Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you guys a monthly reading for the sign of Pisces for February 2020. For any of you celebrating your birthday this month, happy birthday. Anybody whose birthday is coming up, happy birthday, guys. So before I get into this, I just want to say it's a general message, so it may fit your situation, it may not. Keep what you feel is for you on a soul level, disregard the rest, my friends, and go about your day. But know that no matter what Spirit has to offer, what messages we get, it's still up to you and how you integrate this guidance, the steps you take, and the chances that you take in this world to get the fulfillment that you would like to see, and that is personal power, my friends. So I'm going to take a moment to ask Archangel Michael to jump in to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to ask to be used as the clearest channel possible with only messages for the highest good of those of you watching, as well as the most far-reaching of messages. So what I would suggest, guys, is if you are calling in angels or guides, that you ask the same, that they're giving you messages only for your highest good in a way you can understand. I'm also going to ask my team of light to jump in as well. And before I get started, know that time is fluid, so we may be picking up on a situation that's happening now, something from the past, something past life, something that's just starting to trickle into the energy system for you to be aware of. But again, it's how you do this. For all my subscribers, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. It means the world to me that you are, honestly. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you feel like this is for you, if it touches you on a soul level, please feel free and subscribe. Join my tribe. Let me encounter your energy more often, and let's encounter this journey together. So I'm going to first bring a message from the Journey of Love Oracle by Elena Fairchild. I was really called to do this, and the message that came out was Dance of the Planets. Planetary alignment, I'm not sure where anything is right now, okay, other than we just had a full moon in Leo. But planetary alignment is very, very important, I feel like, right now. And this is Dance of the Planets. So some of the energy that we may be feeling, if you are really, really sensitive, it is something that I'm feeling like cosmically, it's about time. But I'm going to read a little bit of this. And this is the number 56, which also translates to an 11. But what I'm feeling is like this is universal energy, universal healing energy, helping us to spiral up in towards our light, in towards the light, in towards source energy as well. And if you see, there's two people here kind of in the shadows of the light because the light is so bright, hand in hand. And there's also rings of time. So I want to read number 56 for you guys before we get into any tarot, because I was really strongly guided to bring this card. So if I see anything that triggers you, if I bring up emotions, negative or positive, if there's something that you felt was important from this, what was it? How can you integrate your knowledge? How can you work this into your day-to-day experience? And why was it here for you to know, to bring into conscious awareness? So I'm going to let you look at the card while I read. There are forces larger than your own personal destiny at work in your life now. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you are being blocked from, or on the other hand, rocketed towards the heavens on a roll that nothing can derail. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover before rising again, and from restraint, there will be propulsion into greater stratospheres. All things in time, according to the wisdom of greater cycles. It is okay to trust in the cosmic cycles and divine timing. After all, what point is there to rush to the bus stop if the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? And what point is there to hold back if you're ready to get set and go? Trust in the timing and rhythm of your life now, especially if it feels out of your control. That is the dance of the planets happening through you. The oracle brings a message. Pray that the planetary forces funnel blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy, and joy to you now. That their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most of it. There are times when big shifts are possible, supported by cosmic movements. So pray for guidance and then enjoy the ride. And there's a little poem here, and because we're in the month of February, I'm feeling like we'll read it for you. In those days, time was ours. We walked in the rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin, and your soul melting into mine. As night became morning, amongst the cobblestone walks of now forgotten places we called ours. there could be for some of you, if this feels like it's a romantic situation, that you may have even come to this reading looking for guidance on a situation, but there are people in our lives who are meant to be here on a very, very cosmic roller coaster ride, is what I heard. But throughout time, these people have been in our lives, and we have karmic lessons to learn from them. But there are also the times where, especially if, depending on who it is or the people that come into your life, there may be people that throughout time and past lives you have been hand in hand. There is a song by Miles Kennedy, and I believe Slash, called Starlight. In the distance, light years from tomorrow, far beyond yesterday, she is watching, waiting for the answers. I can't even remember it. So, but you may want to look it up, because what they're looking for is hoping to find a place where she or we, whoever this is, belongs, right? And sometimes where you belong, it could be a place in time. So if there's other people in the midst, or even if this is just you, hand in hand, walking towards the light and enduring the rings of time together. And if there's a significant relationship to you, or if there's a significant relationship that you're given the green light to go on, but you're scared, hold on to yourself, give yourself a hug, and again, remember that the dance of the planets is help here, whatever is coming, to help propel you, okay? What did they say? Propulsion into more conscious awareness as well, but into something grand and large, and that these forces are outside of you. So dance with them. Let joy come. No matter what happens, what cycles we go through, know that the end is still about going into this light, this source energy, and that we can connect at any point if we want to with source. So there could also be partnerships that are meant to help you to gain wisdom and meant to help you go forward, okay? But wherever this is, know that again, time is fluid, and depending on if you are interested in looking where the planetary alignments are, excuse me, I really like, there's an astrologer named Wonder Girl Astrology. I think it's Wonder Girl Astrology, but Wonder Girl, if you look that up, she's awesome, and she explains the astrology that's happening in such a way that we can actually understand, and I find for me it really resonates with my life. So that's a side note, but for anybody who is looking into or wanting to look into where the planets are and how this is going to help you, that may be one of the things to do. Can I ask for one more message, please, Spirit? Thank you. Heartfire. See that? So, whatever partnerships, whatever endeavors, whatever actions forward, whatever brings you passion, whatever fuels your heart, whatever fuels the center in you, don't ignore them. That's the message I got for that. So I'm going to move on now to the Wildwood Tarot and see what additional tarot messages we have for the sign of Pisces. Pisces February. I almost said September. We get the 7 of Arrows, and in this deck it's called Insecurity. So that could also be if there is relationships or partnerships or creative endeavors, opportunities, job opportunities. You know, if there's something scary that you know would be really nourishing, but it's really scary to take that first jump. Spirit's saying, okay, we have some insecurities about the issues. Let's analyze every arrow that we have here. Are they really of love and light? Are they here to serve our higher purpose? Or are they what I like to call devil energy? Something to derail you or slow you down from the light, from your path? Let's get a little bit more. I feel like as well, this insecurity, and I get the 9 of Stones, which is tradition, and this came out in the Sagittarius reading as well. But this is long-standing tradition as well, and this is where I feel with this dance of the planets that whatever energy we're picking up on right now is something that has been through the rings of time. The people that are in your life right now, the experiences, whatever is here, it's like this is divinely orchestrated, and you do have universal knowledge here to stand firmly, and this is about as well gestation, or sit firmly. Connect with spirit, connect with this ancient wisdom, higher source energy, to ask also for help, to removing these insecurities. Insecurities are one of the things I feel like that probably derail most of us, that stop us on our path because we feel in some inherent way we're not worthy, we're not good enough, that it's not our time. How could possibly these blessings and this wellspring be bestowed upon me? Well, honey, it is, and you have all of the right, you have every right to feel this energy. You have every right to experience the joy in this world and to move through the universal energy as you feel fit for you. So by all means, if you want to let the insecurities get you and the self-doubt get you, there will be other lessons, and there will be a lesson here. One of the things I'm hearing, because we have the Nine of Stones in tradition, is you could also be looking back at past disappointments or past places where you have allowed insecurities to get in your way. I know I have. I think we all have, right? That's why they're called insecurities. And it's why they show their ugly head at the worst possible times. I mean, we think about the beach, okay? Really good example, because I think a lot of us could struggle with body image, right? That we want to go to the beach, but we don't, and we want to be cool, but we don't want to show off our bodies. That kind of insecurity is worrying about what other people are going to think, when really, what does it matter? What I think. If I want to wear a bikini to the beach, or if you want to wear a Speedo, right? If you want to feel comfortable showing your own skin, one of the things that we need to look at first is going, okay, first off about this 9, I don't have to feel like that. I can choose to say, and almost like close your eyes to any judgments as well, because anyone judging you, they've got their own insecurities too. And sometimes people that we think would never possibly have those insecurities, that might surprise you. So I feel like this is really connecting to an ancient wisdom and higher guidance from above. And if you see, his eyes are closed, so a meditation might also help just to remove these insecurities. Spirit, can you clarify? Thank you, the Nine of Stones. We get the Green Woman and the Ace of Sparks. So once we can clear out the universal, not the universal, once we can clear out any insecurities, and what I heard is insecurities to you having power, insecurities to you actually connecting with the spirit realm, connecting with heaven as well, and connecting to your heart, okay? Connecting to things that are going to bring you fire, whatever, whenever that's gone, and you acknowledge this is you. Male or female, you are, this is the Green Woman, but this is the Empress as well. This is the nurturer and the creator of Earth. This is the bringer of life. You see down here as well, there is a woman, and she is definitely opening up a vaginal opening, but this is yoni power. So for some of you, I'm going to bring this, yoni is our feminine sexual power with our vaginas, right? But it's not just about that. It's that sexuality is so much more than the physical act. Sensuality as well. And whatever is being created, whatever is being birthed, and this could be baby as well. A lot of times the Nine of Stones, it's gestation, it's something that's here, but it's something that it's time to birth in a brand new existence that is going to fuel your heart fire, your heart's flame, and you're gonna feel passionate again. You're going to feel like, I feel like it's an internal sense as well, an internal sense. I'm getting welling up of internal emotions as well. But I feel like this is so important because this Ace of Bows is literally called the spark of life. And if you've been feeling for a while things have been stagnant, the universe is coming now to say, no, honey, now is the time to light that match. It is time to allow what brings you passion and fire to be thought about, to be open up to it, and to see that that portal, whereas the dance of planets, they're going up and they're going towards it, this is dead center, and this is red, this is orange, and this is yellow. This is lower chakras, self-confidence that you're worthy as well to experience what the universe brings to you with this propulsion. I do not feel like this is a time to rest. I feel like what this is a time to go, okay, there's some things holding me back. I need to work through these, right? And once we work through these, this could also be to work through it, really loving yourself and nurturing yourself to one step at a time. Do something that scares you. Do something that you've never done before. I heard brilliance and brilliance, brilliance, but whatever brings brilliance to your life, to your mind, whatever activates your soul, really nurturing that, and not to underestimate your creative power, my friend. So I also, while I was shuffling, brought in the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and a lot was, they were popping, so I believe there's some messages here for us as well. Spirits, can you give some additional messages with the Green Woman and the Ace of Bows? You have the Four of Cups here. So there may, like I was feeling with the Ace of Cups on the bottom. And they want me to show you this one too, which is Strength. If you can see, she is resting. And I feel like it's important as well because she's not dressed, right? She's holding her clothes to her chest, but she's in a rest state. This is really connecting with your heart again and bringing healing to the places where these insecurities as well. She has in here, her eyes are closed to the cups that are in front of her. Give your heart a little bit of permission to rest. Again, mothering yourself, right? But I feel like this as well is asking you to bare your soul, to see the cups that are right in front of you rather than seeing them out of your reach as well. And also for me, this is, she's covered in green, basking in your own knowledge and wisdom, to find stability within your heart, to come out of complacency as well, and to embrace this. Sorry, this isn't the cups, this is coins. To embrace whatever's coming now. Give your heart some rest. If you've been hurt, we all have, right? Give your heart some rest and embrace whatever changes the universe is bringing to you wide open. As well as if there is energy coming down through the heavens into you. You were chosen for this inspiration. So why deny your worth on this? Strength, this is also Leo, right? So I believe the 9th, February 9th was the Leo full moon. But there's so much more because this is your personal strength throughout this all to find the self-confidence and self-worth in yourself to move forward. And if you see behind her, it's like right here, I believe, is our causal chakra. She is definitely